Good morning, sunshine. This is your daily insight on life and love for November 17th, 2020. We are halfway through November. Wow, this is going by fast. I love it. It's just, it's really true that time is a thief. It just, ugh. All right, this is your general collective reading on life and love. If it doesn't resonate, do not force it. Let it fall away or ask questions about booking your own personal reading. Everything is welcome. Everything is acceptable. I have a no, not even. Okay, so holiday sale. That's including all of my services. So email address below. Find me on any social platform. Ask questions about booking a session, what I provide, and what the rates are. So do it. We're kicking this off with a regular rider wait, and if you're new to the channel, I hope you enjoy the show. Hit the bell for notifications. I'll wait. It's coffee. I actually love that thing. It keeps it warm for hours. All right. The beginning and end-based part of this is, well, cutting through all the BS. Oh, yeah. I'm loving that Page of Swords. That is one hot Page of Swords right there. And that knife is, well, sorry, not knife, that sword. That sword is hot. It is cutting through everything. So let's see. We have, if you're hearing that ding, it might be validation. And I already know I'm going to get yelled at from somebody in particular that it's still on. Okay, so all right, here we go. We have the Three of Pentacles. You're cutting through all the BS, and look, you're going to be in some other home, some other house. It doesn't even have to be a literal home or house. This is you moving on, and you want to know what, constructing something more substantial in your life. And yes, thank you. Please drive through. I'm in love with this. We are ready to move on. We're ready to cut through all that BS. We're ready to really have a voice, an authentic voice, not with that echoing burden of the yesteryears of everyone trying to condition you to whatever it was that was beneficial at the time. No, we're not doing that. We're not going to do it. See? This is the middle of the spread. It's not even a spread, it's an intuitive pull. So what we're looking at right here, oh yeah, new dawn, new you. And I really don't see that you are, I really don't see that you're going to be putting yourself in a position to be overly accommodating for everyone else's whim and needs. It's more about, hey, what do I want in this? What about my perception? What about my vision? What about me? And really, this is kind of nice to actually be that authentic in it and really understand that your needs are needs and that they need to be met. So I'm seeing here, yeah, this is you being stubborn. I love that we have so many new beginnings. We have 8. We also have, yeah, I guess the dominating part of this is 8. Infinity, abundance. I think that's pretty much self-explanatory there. What about what you want? And so help me God. All right, you want to know? I know I'm going to get yelled at from this particular person. Thug life. All right, come on. What do you want? I see you going for it. I think that you're going to be so bullheaded and stubborn that whatever gets in your way, it really might as well just say a prayer, because it's not going to be anything that can stop you. And I really see that this, this is a huge, major set of changes. It's like you're taking on a whole new identity. But the thing is, I think this has been internal workings for quite some time now. Now this is something where you have unwrapped yourself and you're kind of putting yourself in front of other people. This isn't as different as night and day, a switch flip. This is you uncovering all this work that you have been working on and uncovering slowly. And this is the final pull. And hey, here I am. How's it going? You having a good time with that? Yeah. New dawn, new you. I really love this. It's so expansive for you. And I think that it's really, uh, it's, I think that you're getting a taste of audacity and how productive that can be for your life. Like, oh yeah, you want to see what this is about? Putting it out there. Trust me, there's an element of cheesiness to this that I kind of love too, because it's like that, the underdog story in a movie, you know, fighting to be heard. This is definitely aging me. Does anyone remember that movie from like 2003, 2004, Dodgeball, a true underdog story? Yeah, I have a feeling that this is the team that wins in the end. And also there's this alternative ending that was ripped from theaters because people wanted their happy ending. I don't know about you, but I always loved that happy ending at the end. Okay. Hi, vey. Yep. You want to see what I'm looking at? Why are you hesitating? Wait a minute. Am I reading it that way? Do you really want this? It's in alignment with you. The hesitation is all the illusion being completely smacked out of view right now. So then we have the Chariot. So incredibly ready to move on this. I think that you want to take all the facts with you, so if anyone tries to halt you down the road, you're going to smack them with the truth on this one. This whole newness thing is really coming from a place of, I really feel like it's necessary for you to be stubborn, and this is a way that you can prove your own power to you. The stubbornness isn't at a detriment to everybody else. It's really not. It's a point of asserting your personal power, your drive. So why the hesitation? Let's see. Archetype. Wisdom of the Oracle. We're going to get clarification. Can you still be assertive? Can you still be that powerhouse, stubborn boss? I'm going to say it like that because I'm really trying not to swear so much on camera. Yeah, you can still be as stubborn as F and still maintain the peace around you. I think it's more along the lines, if anything is disrupting that sense of centered and peace, it's going to really feel it from the backhand on you. So then we have the building blocks. It's making sure you're secure in your foundation and ready to take this leap. What are you leaping into that you are just like so enamored with and yet so terrified by? I get it. I know what that's like. This has been taking forever. And, you know, you've seen me shuffle on camera a little bit, right? We're having a lot of repeating cards going on here, and I'm not really sure how I feel about that. It seems kind of like I'm talking in circles with you. This is something that's been coming for the longest time, and oh my God, you never thought it would arrive, and yet here it is. And now it's time for you to start acting in that new life, not pretending, but actually acting in this new life. So this is taking that giant leap. All right, we have this new routine. We got to get established under order. We have this new identity that we have to bestow upon the public. It's demanding respect. It's putting its foot down. And it's really just saying, hey, here I am. I'm here. I'm ready. Let's do this. So, all right. What is coming up to be healed in this hesitance? Archetypes. I want to pull from this one. No, this one. The poet expresses soul insights in symbolic language. Synchronicities and signs and symbols all around you. Life is one big poetic kind of short story and a novel in the same breath. Isn't it crazy how life and consciousness is a paradox. It is and it isn't at the same time. It is truly like ones and zeros. Everything is integrated, yet it has its own separate identity. It blows my mind when I sit there and think about it. I was talking to a girlfriend with it like a year ago, and she actually just went all what is it? Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke on me. She was just like, wow. It was funny. So then we have the artist. So we have the poet, the artist, the master of words, and how you project yourself out there, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses. So inspiring others to see life symbolically. Life is working in symbols around you. This is a symphony of symbols, and this is for you to decode and see exactly how, when you're decoding it, how does that feel? Where is it leading you? Is this something in your truth in alignment? And this is what I was saying in the previous reading. It's a bunch of yeses and no's, and where are you taking it? So then we have storytellers in reverse. It's not about you embellishing. So then we have the trickster in reverse. So both of these archetypes in reverse, making up tales to harm others. No, you are not embellishing on anything for a sense of pity, manipulating others through duplicity. It's not about you being the end all be all in this one, and it's not about you gaining sympathy and for others to have compassion towards you and understanding. There's literally nothing about your story that needs to be embellished. There's nothing about you and what you're trying to present to the world that needs to be really sold. Just present it as is. Your story is story enough, and this one is, when you tell it in authenticity, this is what really drives and connects everybody. And when you show that vulnerability, which, you know, for some, vulnerability is a dirty word, isn't it? But when you show that vulnerability, it is the most pure sense of, I guess I should say channel with that one. When it's pure, when it's authentic, people know. It's just that little inner hinge on something where it's like, yeah, that's real. And I need to be part of that realness. So this in turn is drawing in your energy wavelength of people. And as I look at the clock, it's 12:21 as I'm recording this. Alrighty, archetypes. You know, it's not about you looking for attention in this story at all. It's not about the attention. It's really about you in presenting your truth and giving other people the grounds and the safety to have that ground, that truth. It's encouraging. All right, my dearest. So we're going to look at the other pile of archetypes because I'm being drawn to it. So apparently this has message for you. I might tag on the mini reads. I haven't done them yet. So then we have down one in reverse. So it's using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. So your female or masculine, or your feminine or your masculine persuasion is not going to be something that determines your success in this one. I don't care if you're considered the most beautiful or handsome person on the planet. That's not going to get you your platform. Oh, God. You know what? We are collectively going through a dark night of the soul. I don't think that can really be denied. It is a real excrement show out there. So it is collectively a dark night of the soul. And as somebody who has been through it, and I know so many people have been through it, it is excruciating. And when you are sharing that story of your dark night of the soul and helping others through it, it's not about the guilt trip. It's not about the ego in it. The ego is what's being shed right now. So now it's what is left after the ego, and that is your vat of consciousness, of authenticity, of integrity. And this, when you are giving somebody that vat, it is healing. You are a conduit for healing, whether it's in your life mission, in your humanitarian work, in just your simple activities of the day, but it's infectious. It's in people around you. You're a healer, baby. If you have breath in your body, if you are here right now, you are, in some way, shape, or form, a healer. And it's you stepping into your spot. Now my nose itches. And it's all your fault. All right, baby. What are we taking this, yo? I would like to know. All right, so Spirit, what do you want to tell the collective? We're going to start to get closing messages. Let go of your expectations. Your expectations are just going to fool you, and then no matter what, it's going to cause some form of disappointment because it created a roof that you were afraid to punch through, or it's going to be something that you don't even, you lose the momentum for. So let's see. Do you even really know what you want on the other side of this? What's your objective? What's your mission statement with this? What's your why? Figure out your why with this. Why do you want it? Okay. Is this something others have told you that you should want or that you'd be good at? Because really, you could be amazing at a lot of things and you literally can do whatever you want with your life. It doesn't mean that it's suited for you. How about we knock those voices outside of our heads so we can actually figure out what we do want in our authenticity and our truth? This point of inaction is making you rigid along the way. And I think that you're taking ownership of what other people's wants and desires are. And this is what you're being made to shake free of in this dark night of the soul as we are collectively going through. It's not fun. Alrighty. Well, that's fun. So if they continue on this path, Spirit, what is the predicted outcome for them, for you? And again, this is general collective. Do not force it to fit if it doesn't fit. Like I said, you can either let it fall away or ask questions about booking your own personal reading. My nose keeps itching. All right. It's time for you to be in action in this one. I think that you had a few days of rest, whether or not you wanted to. And now it's a point of, all right, we're at the fork in the road. It's happening around now. If you're catching this like 20 years from now, there might be a fork in the road. Please, that is so vague, Spirit. What the hell? Okay, so if you are watching this at some point in the future, you are probably being really forced into a fork in the road, and you have to decide, is this what you want or is this what you have been told that you want? And thus you have taken that on as your own identity. If it is the latter, you will be shed of it. It will be ripped from your consciousness and it'll be stomped on the ground, and then you're going to be made to figure out exactly what makes your heart and soul sing. So it's time for you to be the co-creator in this one. Start hanging out with Spirit and giving them the what's up about what makes you feel good as a conscious energy, and then start acting on that one. You have a lot of choices that have to be made, all of which are little choices which add up to the big changes that are the new you, your new life, your new direction. And it's kind of a lot when you sit back and think about it. And that's why I don't want you to feel like you have to have everything done at once. You are stepping into this moment, the reality, the truth of you, and it's pinpointing every little thing that has to change in order to reflect that change that is you. So, okay, my dearest, let's get a closing message from Spirit. From where? Lesson learned. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's just on the horizon, and I feel like you are walking towards it. You really have come out of this battle with a lot of scars, and I want you to wear them proudly. You are having all of these swords fall out of you, and I think that you're going to be taking a while to heal, but you're going to be at a point of action in this healing. So let's see what else. The strength is trying to figure out the new you, the new world. And okay, so your new world, let's say it like that. And pushing through your nervousness. I want you to punch your way through the nervousness, because that is a conditioning tool that makes your world small and unmanageable. This is going to force you to use your voice. And then not be swayed by other people's illusions. You'll know it. All right, Spirit, I have time for one more message in here. You're leaving a lot of things out in the cold. You're leaving a lot of things to the wayside. This is where you're not going to be lied to, and whatever is trying to pull one over on you is going to be, well, it's going to not know it hit them or kick them to the curb. It's time for you to be the one who's kicking things out. So, my dears, this has been your daily insight on life and love for November 17th, 2020, also timeless. So, check the email below and find me on any social platform to ask about all the services I provide in the holiday sales. So, I look forward to seeing you next time for the 18th reading. And until then, stay safe, have fun, and know that you're greatly loved and appreciated.